Beautiful sunrise this morning, and it is another sailing day. Our lazy-back zipper has recently broken, and because we had strong winds in the past week, we tied the sails for good to protect them.
The seas don't look too bad though.
Yeah, do you want to show the breaking waves?
Forecast called for 3 to 4 foot waves today. So this is locked and tailed. You're going to open the clutch. So the furler is now held on the winch. When you're ready, you're going to undo the tail and just hold it on the drum.
Yeah.
So you have to start because I can't pull against you. So now we're going to pull and try not to foul our furling line, which is notorious for fouling. So the best we've come up with is to maintain tension on the furling line as we go out, which is a nice balance because the more tension you put on it, the harder my job becomes. Hi. And then eventually it becomes easier.
Open it up because the wind.
On a good day, the wind will open it.
Just pull, pull it.
Yep, that's probably a better option. No, I can't let it out anymore. You need to let it out from your end. Stop. You're foul. Hold it. We're going to have to open the whole thing though, I think, for me to get that out. Alright, put that back on for now. And I'm going to go up and see what's happening up there. Keep the jib a little loose. It's easier for me to move the drum when it's not properly trimmed.
Our policy on the boat is to stay on the boat, so we often use jack lines and harnesses.
Loose. Since the sail is partially furled, it will rotate the drum and unfurl as the jam is cleared. I need to be careful not to get my fingers caught. And there it goes. Now that the sail is fully unfurled, it will no longer apply torque to the drum. Still drifting right a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more.
I go to the right, I will loosen the jib a little bit.
Upwind fluid spin, which would be right. We don't want to go right. Right's on course.
That will help me to
It will.
loosen the jib and do the trick. Right now I'm not able to do anymore.
That is what you would do if you were by yourself. Yes, you would go upwind, which would be to starboard,
Yeah.
and that would allow you to get a little bit better trim, and then you could fall off and test it. So you'd have to go up, over trim it,
Yep.
and then fall off and test it to see is it good. That's looking a little better. So you see how they're just starting to sit. Now the top is still a little loose, so I'm going to tighten it a little more.
So we exited the park, London Sea Park, and we're gonna throw fish line and try to get a fish, to catch a fish again. we're gonna cross the line soon of as 1 year ago our boat was delivered from France to United States, and it went through Bahamas. So we're gonna cross the line where it was crossing not last year, 2 years ago.
This Exumas Sound, I think
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah. Or it's February 20th.
Oh yeah, 1 year ago.
It was 1 year ago.
2023.
There's been a line heading up the sound. We'll be going across. Well, this is as far south as we got down here. This year. We're heading
That is cool. She's crossing the line. The line that she traveled last year, and we crossing exactly a year later today. Kind of remarkable, kind of cool. Yep. So she was here exactly a year ago when she was making her way to us from France.
Let me switch it to... right here.
Decided to land.
Make him jump. Make him jump.
So we're entering Davis Channel right now. Zoom out.
There's the obelisk.
Obelisk. If you think you can operate the sails from the helm alone, as it's popular to show on YouTube and as all the brokers would try to sell you at the boat shows, well, try it for yourself first. The entrance into the sound was quite long. We finally dropped the anchor right before the sunset.